Today, I'm honored to be joined by Martin Turner, Camden County Commissioner for District 2 and Vice Chair of the Camden County Board of Commissioners. Martin has been serving and investing in this community for decades, not just through government, but through business, ministry, and leadership. He holds degrees in business leadership and has served as a pastor, Chamber of Commerce chairman, radio host, and mentor throughout the region. Now, he's continuing that same servant leader approach as he seeks re-election for his position on the Camden County Board of Commissioners with a vision for growth, opportunity, and a stronger future for Camden County. Hi, and welcome back to the RJ Chapman Show. Like always, it's a big day. I've got my friend Martin Turner here today. Good morning, Martin Turner.
Good morning, Master Chief. How are you?
I've never been better.
Good.
You're brightening my day already. So I hear you're running for something. County Commissioner, District 2.
Absolutely. I am the sitting County Commissioner, District 2 now.
Okay.
And I'm running for re-election.
Okay.
Because there's still some stuff I need to get done before I lay down the mantle, so to speak.
Well, what does this mean? What does the city commissioner do?
It's county commissioner.
County commissioner.
County commissioner is responsible for budgets, all the services that people receive in the county, even your trash pickup.
Okay.
We handle that. We run the landfill. We've got different deals and different things that we do. We fund the court system. Anything to do with a service to the citizens of Camden County, we handle that.
Well, I thought it was pretty big.
Yeah.
And what gets me about the county right now, and I've been here 20 years. How long have you been here?
Oh my! See, I'm 71. My dad moved us here when I was 4, so you can do the numbers.
I'll do it for you. 67.
Yeah.
But it's getting big.
It is.
What is going on?
Just got a new census yesterday. We're right at somewhere around 60,000 people now.
I would thought we were more. But if you're a pine tree in Camden County, your days are numbered. What's going on?
And you know what? I don't like cutting down all these trees.
I know.
Especially the oak trees, because they soak up so much water.
Right.
And we're low anyway, as far as that goes. So we do have some flooding issues, and that's something else that commissioners take care of. We handle the infrastructure, the Joint Development Authority, and all of that. Your taxes, we're the one that distribute them and take them in.
Right. Well, it seems like we need more ambulances and fire trucks and police, and we're building a new jail, I heard. Where's that at?
I can't tell you where
Okay.
it's going to be because it's a land acquisition and you can't talk about that. But it's going to be in Camden County.
Okay. Well,
for sure.
Camden County is huge. I know you know that, but it's like
mass-wise, land-wise.
Yes.
Very
2
much.
Camden counties equals Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
And here's another one.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Camden County has 1 high school. Rhode Island has 221 high schools. It's crazy.
You know why we have 1 high school, don't you?
I have no idea.
Personal opinion. Football.
Wrestling.
Yeah. All the sports
Yes.
activities.
Yes.
Because if you break us up, then we go down to like
Double
2A,
A, 3A, sure.
Yeah, so
Well, there is something new going in behind where like Dalton Signs across the street.
Right.
What is that?
That's the Kingsland Police Department.
Okay.
You're talking about right behind the old Chamber of Commerce building.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's Kingsland.
That's going to be a police department and a jail.
They may have a holding cell there,
Okay.
but the jail will always the county.
And what's going on with the fire department in Kingsland? I've seen them tearing it down.
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
I handle mainly county business.
Okay.
We work together. As a matter of fact, you may not even know this, but the fire chief for Kingsland is also the fire chief for the county.
Oh.
And he's a great guy.
What's his name?
Oh,
No, he's a really great guy. Look at
yeah. If you hadn't asked me, I could have.
That's okay. He knows who he is.
Oh, he's a good dude.
Well, that's all right. So what's going on? They're voting now, or is it over, or what's going on?
Today is the last day of early voting, and it's at the annex there on Gross Road. After I leave here, you can see me up there waving a sign and waving at people as they go by, and doing all the traditional stuff.
Sure.
You know, but
The old-fashioned way.
the old-fashioned way. Now, I've done a lot of stuff, and you already know I'm on Christian radio as
Yes,
well.
sir.
But no politics there. You
Right.
can't do them. It's
Right.
against the law.
Right.
To do those things.
Sure.
But I love stuff like that.
Yeah, I can see you liking that. So the early voting's done today. How long does it go till what happens
We
next?
got 4 days.
4 days.
Well, it's Tuesday. You'll do the actual voting. May 19th is it's the midterm. You know,
Okay.
I know you've heard this before, and it's nationwide.
Right.
So there's a lot going on. I've been doing a lot of speaking in different groups and stuff around town, and been speaking with a lot of the different people running for offices.
Oh, okay.
I think for Congress now we've got like 5
Dang.
people running for that position. I know, and that's just Republicans now.
Right.
Because this is basically the beginning. November will be the big election where
All right.
Republicans and Democrats will run against, and independents.
But this is the primary.
It's the primary.
Okay.
That's exactly.
And you have to win that to move on.
You do.
Okay. And how many people were in the primary thing here for this?
For this, it's just me and one other guy.
Okay. All right. And then,
I don't remember his name.
well, it's depending on voter turnout, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
really,
very much.
we want people to get out and vote.
As of yesterday, in our district, there are over 3,000 voters in my district, which I'm District 2.
Right.
And as of yesterday, there were about 900 people have voted so far. Some people don't like to vote early. They like to do it on election day. And then other people just don't vote for one reason or the other.
Yeah.
So I always recommend you vote.
Right.
You don't vote, you got no say.
Right.
You vote, you got a say. So
Well, let's pretend you win this thing.
Okay.
What does that entail? 4 years? 3 years? What's the term?
It's a 4-year term. I've started some things. The main thing that I want to see is some kind of industry. We got the Georgia-Florida sports complexes coming up.
I didn't know about that.
It's going to go right behind Cracker Barrel. If you've driven back there, you
yeah.
can see where they've started clearing land
okay.
and stuff. Now that's a Kingsland deal.
Right.
But it is coming up, and it's going to be a neat thing. It's soccer complexes, baseball fields. It's for travel teams to come into town.
Okay.
To me, it's an industry.
Right.
And I'm excited
And
about
something
that.
for us here to do.
Absolutely. And you've got Camden Adventures. Do you know about that?
I don't know anything about that.
It's right down the road from you here. It's on Highway 40, about a quarter of a mile outside of Kingsland.
Where's it by?
It's if you know where Hidden Treasures Assembly of God is, it's almost across the street from them.
All right.
Can't miss it. It's on the left. It's a 20,000 square foot building. He's got trampolines, putt-putt golf. He's going to have go-karts.
Oh.
He's just got a lot of stuff going in there. It's a neat place.
Well, I was a teacher for 14 years at the high school, and there's just not a lot for them to do around
no,
town.
never has been.
Never has been.
When I was a kid, the only thing we could do was drive our cars to the waterfront in St. Mary's. By the way, it was a dirt road then.
Oh, my
Wasn't
gosh.
even paved.
Right.
And we would hang out up at the waterfront until the police department would come run us off. And all we'd do is circle around the block and come right back.
Well, it would be nice for them to have something to do.
Yeah.
And maybe encourage them to stay here and work in the community and get a job on the base. The base is going to go crazy here pretty soon. It already is kind of going crazy.
It is. The only thing, and I'm glad the base is here.
Sure.
I remember when it came and
Right.
how people didn't want the base.
Right.
We had a meal, they said. We don't need the base.
Yeah.
Thank God
Yeah.
somebody had the vision to bring the base here. I think it was Jimmy Carter was a big deal.
Yes.
on that.
Yep.
So I'm glad that we've got the base. But the weird part about it is once the mill closed down, you lost 1,200 jobs.
Right.
Once the bag plant closed down, you lost 800 jobs. Once Union Carbide closed down, you lost another 800 to 900 jobs. And then bare crop, you lost some more jobs in that area too. So we've kind of been in a tailspin,
Sure.
job-wise.
Right.
You know, everybody that want to be a waiter or waitress, there's nothing wrong with that. It's a
Right.
great job.
Right,
You can
right,
make a
right.
good living doing it.
Yep.
But there are technical people. My granddaughter is going to Georgia.
Okay.
And she's an accountant. Now,
Nice.
she can get a job, but it'd be better if there were industry here for her to get a job in.
Right.
So that's kind of my
Yeah.
vision and goal.
That's pretty neat because it's a great place to live.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you, if we had a little less bugs and we had a little lower temperature in summer, the whole planet would live in this county.
Just get rid of sand gnats.
Well, hey, they got their place. But I'm telling you, I've been here 20 years. My wife's from here. And my wife was telling me when she was in school, she was like in the 6th grade, and 1st through 5th, or whatever, it was the same 12 kids. Then one day, they went from 12 kids to like 17 kids because they had all these new kids from the Navy base moving in, going to schools.
Absolutely.
And then they were like, who are these people? And then it just grew from there. And that's pretty neat. Think about that.
Yeah, Camden has changed tremendously. When I first started high school, it was in Woodbine. Have you been to the Opry in Woodbine?
I have to go because people talk about that great.
Well, that's where I was in school.
Oh, that was the school.
Yeah, that was my high school. Yep. And
Wow.
I graduated from St. Mary's,
Okay.
but my high school years began in Woodbine, Georgia.
Wow.
And that's where I met my wife now. Yeah, she
Praise
was
the
a
Lord.
cute little blonde in the 8th grade, because back then the high school went from the 8th grade to the 12th.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So, yeah, Woodbine being the county seat was also the high school.
Golly.
Been moved though, twice since then.
Now, why do you do this? Why do you want to do this? You are a glutton for punishment, Martin.
You know, I was a business owner for 20 years.
Right.
I'm a seminary graduate, and I pastored churches for 20 years as well. And I really just wanted to serve this community. I already knew most of the people that were here.
Right.
But I wanted to see if I could help. Plus, to tell you the truth, politics at times drives me nuts because people are so negative. you
Yeah.
know, and they're always cutting down the other guy.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could make it work by saying who I am and what I'm going to do and never mention
That's
the
nice.
other guy.
That's the way. That's the high road.
Well, that's the way to do it.
That
in
is
my
the way to
opinion.
do
I'm
it.
still doing that to
Right.
this day. I want to sometimes say stuff, but it's not appropriate.
Yeah.
So I don't do it. And,
You can't do it on the show anyway because this is the good news channel.
Absolutely. Well, you know, I told the newspaper years ago when some good news was going on, I said, why don't you guys ever publish good news? And back then I was told by an individual, I'm not going to say any names or anything,
right.
that good news doesn't sell newspapers. And I said, it will to me.
Oh, nice.
I want good news. And
You know, Donald Rumsfeld.
oh yeah,
He came over to Bahrain when I was over there, and he was talking to the troops about something, and he said, I'll never forget the line. He goes, let me tell you guys something. Bad news travels faster than good.
oh, it's true.
And I was like, yep, there you go. Because there's a lot of good going on that you don't hear about.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a lot more good going on because it just doesn't get talked about that much because it's easier to go that other route.
Mm-hmm.
But you need to talk about the good news, and we all know what the good news is.
Oh, absolutely.
Right? You do a little show on, what day is that? On the
On
Lighthouse?
Friday afternoons. As a matter of fact, I got one this afternoon at 1 o'clock.
I've been on that show.
You have.
That
You
was
have.
fun.
Yeah, it's a neat Christian radio
It
station.
is.
And it's private owned.
Yeah.
It's not a big corporate deal,
Sure.
but it is a 30,000 watt station, which
So
means
it's pretty powerful.
we're in Jacksonville, Waycross, we're all over the place. But you're right, it's a neat, because they'll let people like me, I'm not trained in radio, so to speak.
You look like you know what you're doing.
Oh no.
And you know what it is? You know what it is? It's your voice.
My voice.
Yeah, you have a good voice.
I think I have an extremely southern voice. I have
I heard you say y'all yet.
Yeah, well, you will. And ain't. And
No, it's you, y'all, all y'all.
And plus, you don't pronounce your T's or your R's, you slur.
Okay.
So,
all right.
like I tell people, my name is Martin Turner.
Right.
Okay, Martin.
Right.
Martin, because they end up calling me Mark.
Oh,
Because
really?
they don't hear the 10. you know.
Okay.
That's southern. But
Well, I married my wife because of that accent. First thing came out of, she said something. I thought, my goodness, that's cute as heck. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you love that.
I
didn't you?
loved it. I married her. I got 30, coming up on 36 years. What do you got? You got a lot of years.
Yeah, I got it.
He forgot. He's
Close
got
to
so
40
many.
or
Oh, really? Good. I ran into your son the other day. He's a real nice man.
The nurse practitioner? Or?
Is it one that works on base?
Okay, he works for Lockheed.
Right,
Martin.
Lockheed. I was doing some training down there for Lockheed, and he came up to me, and somehow or another, I crossed the T and dotted the I, and you were his dad, and he's a nice man.
He's he's a kid to me.
Yeah.
Even though he's almost 50 years old. To me, he'll always be, he's my boy.
Yeah.
But he is a good one. He had asked me at one point to speak on the base, but I think COVID hit us and that slowed all that down. But
Yeah, I remember all that kind of changed things, but you know, I was thinking about I used to go to Man in the Mirror.
yeah,
And I really did enjoy Man in the Mirror.
Yeah.
It was a good bunch of guys. Are they still doing that?
yep. But we moved.
Oh, what do you got?
We are now at the radio station.
Okay.
I'm also on the PSA board, which is where we were meeting.
Right.
And they were, the PSA is funded, county, we fund it as well. And they were trying to figure out a way to increase their revenue so that they don't have to, have taxpayers.
Right.
Because that's the money we use.
Mm-hmm.
So they were going to charge us.
Okay.
And we couldn't afford what they were going to charge, so we had
Okay.
to move. And the radios, they opened their doors to
That's
us.
really
where
nice. And
we're
that,
at.
what? That's a good place to have it.
Oh, it's a great.
It's the
place.
lighthouse.
Yeah.
And there's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's really
Still
good.
got most of the same guys. You would know
Okay.
them.
I would know them, yes.
Yeah. You got Charlie.
One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Well, I got a little overcome by events, and of course this takes quite a bit.
I know.
But I do have certain set things that I want to do. So I want to talk about, is there anything else that you can talk about that maybe is coming to the county or we're making plans for?
Well, we talked a while ago about the public safety complex or a new jail.
Oh, yeah.
But it's more than just a jail. I mean, there's going to be a fire station in there. I'm pretty sure we're in discussion of trying to take care of our animals there. We've got an animal population here, especially feral cats and things like that.
Oh, I know.
And we get calls constantly for those, and we've got a crew that helps take care of them. But if we could and that's just my idea. It hadn't been approved.
Sure.
Don't take it and run with it, but and just keep it between us.
Yeah, we won't sell anybody.
Yeah, it won't go anywhere.
It won't go anywhere.
but my idea is you could let the inmates take care of the animals. And I think that would be a good thing. It'd be good for the inmates, be good for the animals. And,
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so that'll be there. Fire station will be there. 911 center will be there.
Good.
Of course, the sheriff's office and all of his offices will be there, and hopefully a 300-bed capacity inmate place.
Wow, this is going to be big.
It is.
This needs a lot of land.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to have at least around 50 acres.
Wow.
So yeah, it is, and we haven't tied down the land yet.
Sure.
We're close, but until you tie it down,
Right.
you got to keep that.
Well, there's more jobs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we're all about creating jobs. Isn't that what we want to do?
Oh, my.
Good paying jobs
Absolutely.
with futures and careers.
And jobs that people want to do.
Yeah.
My idea is I'm now at a point I don't know if we can get huge industries. We've got an industry called Plug Power. Have you heard of it?
No, sir.
It's they make hydrogen batteries and sell them all over the United States. And it's a pretty good industry. Doesn't employ a lot of people,
Right.
but it does pay a lot of ad valorem and different taxes.
Sure.
And it hires enough people that it helps the
Yeah.
deal. one of the things that I like is a term called the multiplier effect. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Okay. Multiplier effect literally means you open a business. For instance, you take this business right here. This is a business.
Okay.
Even though you don't charge for it or anything else, but
Sure.
you could take this and farm it out. You could take Jonathan, and Jonathan could say, you could say, hey guys, I've got a studio. I want you to use it. Come on in.
Right.
And we're going to use it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the multiplier.
Oh,
effect.
I see. Not just me using it. Every couple of people use.
Other people
more
using
people.
it. Other people paying taxes. Other people buying groceries. Other people buying gas.
Right.
It keeps the local money local.
Like it.
If you constantly bring people from the outside to do business here, it helps a little because they do eat and stuff while they're
Sure.
here, but it also takes their tax revenue goes to Statesboro or Savannah or somewhere, or Jacksonville.
Right.
So we need to keep as much as possible here.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's not my term.
Right.
I got this term from a friend of mine years ago, and he shared it with me, and I thought it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I did was I literally went to the county commissioners and asked them to give local vendors, local people, some slack. In other words, if they're within 10% of the lowest bid, then give it to the local man, because you're going to make that 10% back and more.
There's
in
their
the
multiplier thing again too.
Multiplier effect. It takes place. It takes
Right.
place every time you do something. So
That's good.
small business is my thing. I was in small business for many, many years.
Right.
And I want to see more here.
Well,
But
you know what? We need more here because we are putting in homes.
we are.
And big homes, huge amounts of land for these new neighborhoods that are coming in. So we do need more businesses.
We do. I don't know, we had the mill, we had all the bag plant, we had Union Carbide, we had Bear Crop, and one time we had Thicol. I'm sure you heard of Thicol.
Well, before you go there, the bag plant is Westinghouse.
It is. It is. I got asked that question yesterday about what they're putting in there. And I think it's more of a storage building.
Okay.
But they will hire people. I mean, they're
Exactly.
going to make some stuff in there with, the conveyor belts and things
Sure.
like that. But I personally, I'm not sure, but I will know by the end of the day.
Have you been in there ever in
No.
your life?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's
Well,
got to
I
be
used-
huge.
Oh, it is very huge. And in the back of it, there's an industry back there.
I didn't know
It's
that.
called Georgia Pacific. Used to be. I
Okay.
think they've changed the name now. It's an extruding plant. Extruding plant.
Okay.
They bring in loads of paper
Uh-huh.
and they put a plastic film over it, and then they ship it out. And they make plastic coatings, and where they put toothbrushes in there. I know because I just bought a new toothbrush. You got a plastic covering you have to pull off. To
Yeah.
get
Oh,
to your
yeah.
toothbrush.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's what they do. in
Oh,
the back
okay.
right there.
Well, it looks, somebody's dumped a lot of money into it recently because it looks very nice now.
It does. But those are, and one of the things that James Coughlin is our Joint Development Authority. He leads that group. I called him the other day and I said, I just got an idea, and this is just an idea.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't see a lot of huge industries trying to come here at this point. The data centers are trying to, and we probably need to talk about that.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe. I don't know.
But we should talk about
Sure.
the why.
Sure.
I always want to know why. Even if I'm against something, I want to know why I'm against it.
Yeah.
But I told him this: why not look and try to get 100 small businesses? Because a small business is anything from 50 employees down.
Okay.
So work on trying to get 100 small businesses into our community, because they will pay the taxes. Right now, we're sitting at about 74 to 98% of our tax revenue comes from homeowners.
Okay.
It's based on the maintenance and the different things that this money goes to.
Right.
But that's a huge amount of money.
It's a pretty big chunk.
It should be 60-40.
I was going to say 50-50.
Or at least 60-40 or 70-30. We're nowhere near that at
Right.
this point. But only 14% of our tax revenue is small business or
Okay.
any business.
I see.
Industry.
Yeah.
So we just need to flip it. And if he can do that by going out and getting these businesses and bringing them in, wow.
Well, it's like the sky's the limit around here, and I think the most important thing is that we go into this with a plan, have a vision, carry it out, be receptive to what's going on, people coming from Jacksonville to live and Brunswick to live.
And they are doing that.
And they are doing that, and we are going to experience a lot of growth, Martin, and you know that.
I do.
And I think if you get in there and you're an idea man, and we need idea men in this position. I've had a good time with you today.
Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it, Master Chief.
Hey, no problem. I always enjoyed you. I always, and I still do, obviously. I think very highly of you, Martin, and I think that means a lot to the county and the people here, that somebody is willing to take the risk, put it out there, and stick with it and see it through.
I will tell you this, just in closing. I love our community.
Yeah.
I was born here, or I wasn't born, I was born in Waycross, but I've lived here. I don't know any other place
Right.
other than this, and I love it.
Yeah.
And I want to do something good. And
Well, don't sell yourself short. You have been doing a lot of good. And I went to one of those, I went to the meeting, I guess about a year ago, where you were up there and people were discussing roads. And I thought, look at Martin, man. He knows what's going on down here. And you were treated very nicely that night, so we were very happy. But I've enjoyed having you on the show. Thank you for coming. Good luck in this thing. And get out there with your sign today like the old times. And
I'm headed that way.
that's great.
Thanks, Master Chief.
Hey, thanks for coming on the show.
You as well.
Great, Martin. Love you.